What if I told you your grey hair might be aging you, not because it's grey, but because of how you're styling it? Yup, I said it. Grey hair is stunning, sophisticated, and powerful. But the wrong haircut or style can instantly dull your whole look, make you look tired, or worse, cheap. So in this video, we're breaking down the most luxurious, Rick-looking grey hairstyles that flatter mature women and elevate your entire appearance without needing a personal stylist or a celebrity budget. And stick around until the end, because I'm saving the one hairstyle that's been quietly trending among wealthy women over 60 and no one's talking about it. Let's start with a classic polished bob. This isn't the same old bob you've seen 100 times. The polished bob we're talking about here is elevated, modern, and absolutely oozes luxury. Picture this. A sleek, slightly angled bob that hits right at the jawline or just below it, creating a clean, sculpted silhouette that instantly frames your face in the most flattering way. It's not your average chin-length cut. It's sharper, more intentional, and way more elegant. So, what makes this hairstyle look rich? It's all in the details. The finish is everything. A blunt edge, or even a soft undercut at the nape, gives the illusion of fuller, denser hair. If your hair tends to be on the finer side, that one little tweak can make a world of difference. Add a shine serum or a grey gloss treatment, and suddenly your hair isn't just grey. It's dimensional, luminous, and expensive looking. These treatments reflect light in a way that makes your colour pop, giving that subtle glow you often see on high-end magazine covers. And let's not forget the crown. A touch of teasing or root lift at the top adds that subtle volume that screams confidence and polish. It's not big hair, it's a well-balanced, modern volume. Think of it like tailoring for your hair. Clean lines, a perfect fit, and no extra fuss. This style is especially flattering if you have some natural density in your hair, but don't count yourself out if you have fine or thin strands. With a little heat styling, a good blowout brush, and a root-lifting mousse, even fine grey hair can pull off this look with ease. Now, if a bob feels too structured or high maintenance for your taste, don't worry, because the soft textured lob delivers that moneyed elegance vibe, but with way less upkeep. Let's talk about the lob, and when styled right, it's the secret weapon of chic, low-key women who always look like they have a private driver waiting outside. When you add in soft face framing layers, you instantly get that blend of polish and nonchalance that's often seen on women who spend their weekends wine tasting in Napa or casually strolling through Paris in linen. It's the ultimate, I have money, but I'm not trying too hard haircut. Here's the thing though, this look works because it's not just thrown together. The layers must be strategic and intentional. No choppy, uneven bits or razor cuts that scream teenage rebellion. What you want is subtle movement that flatters the face and gives your hair a natural body. It's a delicate balance. Airy but not wild, layered but not stringy. That's how you keep it looking fresh, youthful, and sophisticated. One common fear for women over 50 is that longer styles will weigh the face down, but this version does the opposite. With the right cut, you'll get just enough volume at the crown to give the illusion of lift. The soft cascading layers help draw the eye upward, highlighting your cheekbones and gently framing your jawline. It's like a built-in contour, but for your hair. Now, let's talk about texture. A slightly tousled finish makes this look feel lived in, but never lazy. It should feel like your hair air dried perfectly while you were sipping espresso on a balcony somewhere in the south of France. It's relaxed, it's romantic, and above all, it looks expensive in the most effortless way. And here's a quick style tip. Pair this cut with classic pearl earrings, a clean white blouse, and a bold berry lip, and suddenly you look like you summer in Europe, even if you're just running errands in town. It's that good. Of course, not everyone wants to deal with longer hair. If you're in the mood to shed some inches and simplify your routine, the Luxe pixie is perfect for a young woman like you. There's pixie cuts and then there's the Luxe pixie. And believe me, they are not the same thing. If the word pixie brings to mind spiky, gelled-up styles from the early 2000s, forget everything you thought you knew. Today's luxurious pixie is bold, but in a grown-up, graceful way. It's tailored, flattering, and shockingly chic, especially when paired with gorgeous grey or silver strands. So what makes it look rich? It's all about shape and softness. A modern luxe pixie isn't harsh or boyish. Instead, it's crafted to suit your bone structure and longer on top for dimension, soft at the edges to create flow, and tapered at the sides and nape for a clean, intentional finish. It's almost sculptural in the way it hugs your features. Here's where the magic really happens. A bit of volume at the crown gives an instant lifting effect, almost like wearing a subtle push-up for your face. It elongates, lifts, and adds energy. Combine that with a delicate, side-swept fringe, and suddenly you've added softness and elegance right where it counts. This fringe works like a frame for your eyes, drawing attention to them without being overpowering. And let's talk about colour. If your grey has shifted into a beautiful silver, or maybe you're rocking that multi-tonal blend of white, silver, and steel, it's time to show it off. The Luxe Pixie brings out those cool undertones in the most dazzling way. Short hair reflects light differently, so even subtle shimmer and shine in your colour become much more noticeable. The result? Sparkling dimension that looks incredibly high-end. There's also a bonus that doesn't get enough credit. A well-cut pixie naturally brings focus to the upper half of your face, your eyes, cheekbones, and brows. It's like a built-in facelift without the needles. And because there's no hair to hide behind, everything else, from your jewelry to your smile, stands out more. It's confident, polished, and powerful. Now, does this style require some upkeep? Yes, trims every 4 to 6 weeks will keep the shape crisp. But the payoff is huge. It's a hairstyle that whispers luxury while making a bold, fearless statement. Now, maybe you're not quite ready to go short, but you're still craving something stylish, modern, and effortlessly high-end. Let's talk about a seriously underrated favorite that checks all the boxes. The French shag. Okay, hear me out. The shag is not just for 70s rock stars or vintage throwback looks anymore. Today's modern shag, especially when tailored to grey or silver hair, is having a major comeback, and it's better than ever. It's effortlessly cool, full of personality, and has that perfect mix of casual and chic that feels straight out of a Paris fashion editorial. If you've ever admired that unbothered, tousled vibe French women seem to master so effortlessly, this is that haircut. What makes the French-inspired shag work so beautifully on grey hair is its texture. Grey hair can sometimes fall flat or look one-dimensional, especially when it loses pigment or thickness. But the right shag cut introduces movement and airiness. The layers are soft, not choppy, and they're designed to build volume in just the right places. The crown, sides, and around the face. This kind of layering adds depth, making even the most muted grey shades look lively and full of body. One of the standout features of this cut is the curtain bangs. Not only do they instantly soften your features, but they also frame your face in a very intentional, flattering way. They bring attention to the eyes and cheekbones, and they have a romantic feel without being too girlish or fussy. Curtain bangs are also incredibly forgiving. If you're hesitant to commit to full fringe, this is a much gentler transition. Speaking of Parisian vibes, what if you could bring that same effortless elegance into a longer hairstyle that still looks fresh and elevated? Let's talk about one that's quietly luxe and incredibly flattering, the Silky shoulder-length cut. If you love longer styles but don't want to look like you're clinging to your haircut from 1985, this one's got your name written all over it. The Silky shoulder-length cut is the perfect balance between length and sophistication. It's long enough to feel feminine and flowing, but still structured enough to look sharp, modern, and yes, it looks expensive. At the heart of this look is simplicity done well. A blunt cut that skims the shoulders, paired with subtle, face-framing layers, creates an ultra-clean shape that enhances your natural texture without adding bulk or frizz. The secret here is restraint. No heavy layers, no overly textured ends. Just clean lines, smooth movement, and a glossy finish. It's minimal but powerful. This cut thrives on polish, so keeping the ends healthy and trimmed makes all the difference. Dry, frayed ends can instantly dull the look, but a fresh, silky edge keeps everything elevated. Use a lightweight smoothing serum or finishing cream to enhance shine and reduce flyaways, especially important for grey hair, which tends to be more porous and prone to dryness. Another reason this style reads rich is its versatility. You can wear it pinned straight for a sleek, high-end look that says you've got places to be, or flip the ends under for a soft retro nod that still feels elegant. Want something more casual? Add loose, barely there waves, and suddenly it's effortlessly glamorous. It's the kind of cut that adapts to your mood, your outfit, and your day. Now I'm curious, which of these styles are you dying to try? Let's talk about it in the comments. I love hearing your personal favorites. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you will definitely love this next one.